Hello guys, I'm very excited to share with you my finished Victorian Beauties journal from my Victorian Beauties digi kit. I'm really happy at how it's turned out. I've just put some of this lovely ribbon around it because it's sitting really flat and I just didn't think it needed a closure. So if you want to choose to do a closure, that's okay. But I'll just put that beautiful lace, sari silk with it, which matches really well. I've just put this beautiful lace on here. A lot of this lace I only just got from a Happy Mail. It's from Andrea. Thank you, Andrea. That one there. And it's got a vintage button and it's got vintage lace and all that kind of stuff, and all throughout it as well. So that's vintage button, and then it's utilizing the actual the kit, the one that you can get on my Etsy store, and I've got my original which I want to turn into a journal as well. So but I thought I'm gonna make up this journal. This one is to sell and then the other one would be to keep, just to show how you can utilize the kit, and everyone's will turn out different. So I used this as my cover page because I had a blue book which is a old Reader's Digest, and I just used her instead of using the Claire, which was the green lady, because she just matched so much better. So you get all these in your kit as well, so you can make up your own pages if you like. So it's quite versatile. I scanned them before I actually put them into making the page layouts. Okay, well, I'll just have a look through, and it sort of sits quite flat. Here's a I used, this is the original from the original book. I just love the colouring and everything in it, and I put it in there, and I had some left, and I made it into a little pocket, which is where I put my business card, and then I write a message for someone on the back of it. A nice this book belongs to Ex Libris, which sort of suited the Victorian style. Beautiful Kazar Craft pen and ink range, which is, you'll see throughout. And then I also put some paper doily on there, so because you know, lace and Victorian style journals just go together. So I used to do a lot of stenciling, and I haven't done it for a while. When I got the swap from Jackie Chimes, she had stenciling in there, and I thought, I've got to do it. This is this beautiful stencil from Tim Holtz. Really love how this page has turned out. This is one of the journaling cards from the kit. Just flows really lovely together. So you got a place to write on here and a place to write here. There's heaps of journaling space. I was trying to make my journals very practical, because what's the point of having journals if you can't use them? I'm a pretty practical person. More of that. These is quite a few of the pages from that beautiful Victorian flowers book that I've got. Beautiful. Lots more Victorian than pansies. Pansies for thoughts. That's what they were. They had meanings for flowers back in the day. And this used up all the little bits of cut-offs and all that kind of stuff. There's the first half of the page from the kit. It's the same one as on the front cover. More stenciling, coffee dyed paper. It's from a children's nursery rhyme book. Just like the styling of it. And it's got nursery rhymes, and then Victorian, because teddies are from the Victorian times. And in here, this is one of the envelopes that you get in the kit, and I put a butterfly on the back of that, and that was, I took that from the cover. This page here was from the cover, and so I utilised this and made it into a journaling card. And because it's in the green, I put it on in the green one, and in the pink one I put more of the pink one. Really love how that's turned out. So the original book was a limited edition, so beautiful. Love that paper too, it's really nice. Got a butterfly on the back of it, and I'm just clipping that in. So pretty, the paper. More stenciling, coffee dyed paper. And I've got one of my on each of the center pages because they just look so nice together. Has got one of my pages that I've done. Really pretty. Love the way it's turned out. More beautiful butterflies. It's another part of the Victorian sort of old houses, and here's one of the journaling cards. Love the colour of that. I don't know whether I shared with you, I may have, but all the original backgrounds and everything of this, the journaling cards and the tuck spots and the is all, I did it in watercolour. So it just has that beautiful soft look about it. Yeah, these ones, see all the background and all that kind of stuff in there was all done in watercolour, and here as well. So that's the first of the big tags, and I loved how I've put them in so they're layered so you can see them sticking out the top. Really like the way that's done that. And that's the other side of the book. It's probably put the kettle on, and I found these in that book as well, and a nod to my Dutch heritage. She's got little clogs on. The other side of the journal page. That's leftover bits from the front as well. You use what you have on hand and tie everything in. This is beautiful. This is what I showed you to do in the previous video. That just feels so nice. Really pretty and soft. Nice vintage sari silk. Gorgeous, gorgeous. That was, I think, left over from the other side of that page, I think. So I utilised that. Gorgeous. Look how skinny the waists were back then. Yeah. The other side. Tucked that one into here. This works really well together, the old house and the sort of the greyish bit of the paper. And I sort of put that off to the side so that they sit sort of scattered on the top. That's the first signature. And I put doilies on all of them. I just love the way that they sort of go together. You could probably put something in there if you wanted to. Just so pretty. Great journaling space. That was one of the journaling cards, and it was all sort of white there, and I thought needed to put something in there to do journaling. Love that page. I think it just works so well together. It's another one of those decoupage things. So pretty. Gorgeous book. Love the way that the stenciling's turned out too. Another one of my digi pages. So that just matches so well, and then that's the leftover bit that I cut off from that front when I made that. That was on the side here. So you just utilise all your little bits and pieces. This went in really well. Love the poppy. So pretty. This is a page I got from Andrea and Happy Mail. Thanks, Andrea. More beautiful sari silk, and a little more left of that, just matched them really nice. These are sort of clothes from the 1800s. Some of it's a bit earlier than Victoria times. I think this is earlier, but I thought they were from the 1800s, so I put them in. Here's the second envelope. Really love how that's turned out. And put another butterfly on there, and then I've got Madame Brochure, which matches that. Looks like a journaling card. So stick that on there. But I didn't want to stick it in because I thought, you know, if you wanted to, you could probably take it out and send it as a letter to someone. And here she is in the actual page. Love how they've turned out. The watercolor just worked really well on the original papers. Beautiful. Another tag and tuck spot. That's part of the kit as well. I wasn't going to put her in, but this paper just needed something, and it looks like it's the wallpaper in the background. This looks really cute. Little granny in Victorian times. more beautiful decoupage pictures. This is more Jane Austen style, early 1800s, I think. And I had this, and I just had to put it with that because it matched really well. And leftover piece of the little Victorian village. Happy how that turned out. It was quite full on, and I put it toned it down with gesso, so that looks really good. Beautiful. Love the images from this book. Just gorgeous. So pretty. This is what I ended up doing. On the previous video you saw me inking it, but I used the other one with the bee instead. So I found this beautiful gold which matched that really nicely, and I love it. It's got a really nice shine to it. It's more old sari silk as well. And singing. So it's the second signature, and this is the third signature. There's a little tuck spot. Love that. I think it's so cute. And that I made that into a tuck spot because it matched the daisies. So pretty. Daisies and roses. Plenty of place to journal. This is one of the pages from the kit as well. Same this is probably my favourite tag and tuck spot. I really love the purples. So pretty. And then here's I made that into a journaling card rather than a tuck spot, just using leftover bits from the and some vintage lace from that Victorian pages, Victorian flower pages. That sort of really reminds me of Victorian times, having the maid and all aspects of Victorian times. This is another middle signature. So pretty. Snowbells. Love that. Fits perfectly there. I have to go to England and actually see a really cute little village like that. I think that would be lovely. And then they're in their jammies. This is probably one of my favourite pages. This is what you saw me create the other day. It's so pretty. The lace is so fine and really pretty. Love it. Okay, gorgeous paper. The other side of the page. So pretty. I really love how this goes together. Like it's the daisy, it's the other side of that other daisy one. But the journaling card, it just, the colours are so soft and just the pages work really well together. And then this is from the book. I just love, look at the look on Granny's face. Such a grumpy granny. That was really cute. Doesn't look happy. Beautiful sort of vintage style botanicals. And then the last page I had a little leftover cup, and that matched really, really well with that. So I'm going to put on there Handmade with Love by Susanna, and I might just do that now. So that, there you go. Yeah, so there you go. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. It's so gorgeous. It's made me really excited to actually do my own. I was making journals and everything for other people, swaps or just to sell, so I'm really excited to be able to make the original into my own, which I will do a flip through, so you'll be able to see that. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. This will be available on my Etsy store, and I will catch you in the next video, which will be my Artsology design team video. So using mushrooms and berries, it'll be really cute. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.